back in the lab.
I did. Let's go, Nas.
Black is time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go from Ford Field. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield. Maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better. And at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
First down run picks up 8. So now it's second and a couple. Once again, it's Gibbs. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Laporta in motion. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Gives it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
He was brought down by Andrew Phillips. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox to punt. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building, because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 5. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move a chain to first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short. Here's Dart. That is intercepted.
To these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time, comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
3rd and 1.
20. We'll try to pick this up with a jet sweep. He's going nowhere. Loose yardage on that play.
Interesting. You don't see a lot of jet sweeps on 3rd down. It seems to be more of like a 1st and 2nd down call because it kind of goes with more of the under center run game and play action game. So they go to it on 3rd down. Really nice job there by the defense. Non-traditional play call. Good discipline. They're able to bring up 4th down.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. The motion man is Raymond. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Automatic 1st down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back 1st and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run. He's inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 73 yards. Touchdown, New York.
Giants.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT.
He
He's got it. And the Giants will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This taken around the 11. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. Laporta in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play, throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll manage only a couple. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd, they need 8. Here's Goff. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Lions 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That's caught by Gibbs. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and a yard. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have a Lions 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now
they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Brian Burns in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
We'll try and get there on the ground.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and long. To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. And it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On the give, it's Tracy. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. Really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now, Dart. Now, a screen set up for Tracy. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Now Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Brings up third down.
Third and long. Goff to throw. And this will be caught right sideline, but no, out of bounds. The official says incomplete receiver could not get both feet down. That's going to bring up fourth down. Here's the Lions punt team now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. We'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is first and 10. They'll run with Tracy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Giants.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game. But when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On second down, Dart. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's now.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
His kick
Gano's kick is good.
makes the score.
And the Giants will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll try to push forward and wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Now this looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He's got his man. That's Ford. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Goff. In trouble, and down he goes. 3rd down and 9.
A loss of 5. It's now 3rd and 9.
Now Goff. Now deep shot for Amon-Ra. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now, as he's on to punt for Detroit. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
16-yard line.
The Giants offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Dart. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Robinson.
Wan'Dale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's a great example of why the premium players in this league on defense, Mike, they're the guys that impact the passing game, whether that's defensive backs or guys that can defend at a high level, but especially pass rushers, because even though he doesn't get the sack, it's the pressure that leads to the bad throw that leads to the incompletion.
Open man is Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Giants, first down.
Let's go now.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Giants, first down.
To the air once more is Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 38-yard line.
They face second down and 7. Dart gonna throw it again. That's complete. Bryce Ford Wheaton was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone, and I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's first and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's a second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Oh, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. 3 points were all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense going to have a first crack at it. As we begin this third quarter, they'll begin with first and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. from the 29. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing. Dart. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. He'll be hit. As he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's caught. It's Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. That's caught. Side, it's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert. On 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But it's not the case anymore. So many of these running backs around the league, Mike, they can run routes, in a lot of cases, almost as good as the wide receivers.
And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. The big lineman, Aleem McNeil, ends the play there.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. It's Dart. They try to work the screen with Scatterboo. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll go to the crowd, and here's Tracy on 1st down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go. 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this will stay a 3-point game. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Darius Alexander in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. 180. On 2nd down, Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense ready for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. They run on the jet sweep. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Giants.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give him the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down. And these receivers and the way they can run, they get out into space, they're a handful to track down. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do. So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and it's not going to be a lot of game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On third down, they'll run with Tracy. And he's not going to get there. Waller right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Goff to throw. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. From 31, here is 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
Just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Motion, motion, motion. 180. What?
The motion man is Boyd. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marking at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
A
yards.
gain of 16 yards. 1st down to Detroit.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Laporta in motion.
180. Turbo.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Forced out wide.
Trying to get some more. No, I pack this one. I'm talking down on this side like you don't go. If you don't agree, ask the streets in your this side here, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
We go tonight.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go down the field. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. The Lions will punt this ball away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The Giants offense about ready to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Now Dart throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
A gain of 11.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
19, Tiger, 19.
To throw is Dart. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Aiden Hutchinson. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
And they'll wind up getting about half what they needed, but not nearly enough for a first down. It's 4th down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
It's a short kick. Fair catch is called for, and they're going to be in business with a short field to work.
The 45-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to take over once again. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop them in the backfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing, Goff. He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd. Still on his feet, and he will score! Tyler Boyd, touchdown Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Giants 13.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. trying to establish some tempo. Let's start this one with first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 6.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing is Dart. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Lions have got it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
180.
Here's Gibbs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Cut. 180.
They'll drop to throw. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And it brings up 4th down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Cut. 120.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
Where you make your mark in the NFL playing quarterback, Mike, is anyone can operate from a clean pocket. But how good are you when that thing gets a little lucky? And this is an NFL-type throw. You're down here, you're looking for a touchdown tight in the red zone. You're in the face of pressure. You've got to hold it for just an extra second to let that route come open. Not everybody can do that. In this case, he hangs in there, delivers it on the money, and comes away with a big touchdown.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Giants offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Shotgun. It's Dart. Open man is Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They come up for 2nd and 2.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Dart. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
To kick off for the Lions.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, talking down the 23-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dark. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Lions have got it.
Every team in the league, they work on scoop and score, and if they got the scoop part right, I'll tell you what, he had a lot of lead blockers out in front of him. They were trying to get their buddy into the end zone for 6, but he's going to come up just short. But his offense now trots on the field on the doorstep of the goal line in prime position to come away with 6.
To the end zone, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Now Goff. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here is Dark. He takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On 2nd down, Dark. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. And they'll be settled now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Giants. So it's a win here for the Lions. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they were.
I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower.